What up everyone, Edgar here with All One Solar Shine. In this video right here, you're gonna learn about how I do my training, what key elements I incorporate in my training. If you have any questions, I hope I cover them. If I don't, leave them in the comment section below. I definitely wanna know what you do differently, what you would have done. You know, if there's something I could do differently, drop them in the comments below. As always, if you guys have any questions as well, and you want to speak with me personally, link is below in the description box. That way you guys can go and book a call with me one-on-one. We'll take all the time you need to answer any of your questions.
Yo, Edgar, last location of the day, and people haven't met this employee yet, the homie Daniel. How's he doing?
Oh man, MVP.
Oh yeah?
Employee of the month, out of the one employee I have.
Imagine you make yourself employee of the month. You're like, that's some Daniel. Anyways, so how'd you find Daniel?
Nah, Daniel's good, man. Daniel's real good. In past videos, if you guys have seen, I've gone through some employees. You know, I've gone through 3. All great guys, great personalities, hard workers. It's just, you know, things that we've discussed. Sometimes being on a roof isn't for everyone.
So what are you having Daniel do right now?
So right now, he already set the first ladder and he already had the anchors in. Right now, what he's doing, he's setting the second ladder so we can go to the top story. All right, the second floor. As always, you want to be, you want to be slow enough so that you always watch your steps, you watch your footing, you want to anchor in your ladders always. So what he's going to do is he's going to extend that one, and then we're able to get to the second story. In this house right here, we're doing gutter cleaning. They had a really bad pigeon problem. We came last week, we bird-proofed their panels and showing them pictures of what their gutters look like. They were sold and not even having to convince them, they just automatically knew that, you know, those gutters were bad. They were filthy, they're full of just bird poop, bird debris. So, you know, we're back at it, cleaning their gutters for them.
Now, when you first hire an employee, what are some questions you ask them for the interview process? Or do you just throw them to the wolves and be like, good luck?
No, so the first question is gonna be heights, all right? Are you afraid of heights? Are you comfortable with heights? Have you ever worked on a roof before? That's number one. You know, I don't specifically say or require you need a roofing experience because this is something you can learn. The only thing is, it's hard to learn it if you're afraid of heights. It's hard to learn it if you're just not comfortable being on the roof, all right? But Daniel's never worked on a roof before, but you know, little by little, he learns how to manhandle the ladder. He learns how to work with the ladder. He learns how to maneuver it. And then also, little by little, your body also gains that muscle memory. So he's able to now lift the ladders a lot more easier. He's able now to clean the solar panels a lot more easier. So all that just comes with experience. It all comes with just practice. And that's really what it's all about when it comes to this industry. And I think a lot of industries, right? It's all about practice. No one is born an expert. No one is born a professional. It's all about just practice. I mean, don't quote me, but what did Michael Jordan say? Like, after 1,000 hours, you're now a professional or something like that? I mean, if you guys know the quote, drop it in the comment. You know, it's so many hours of practice and practice and practice. It really just gets repetitive. It really gets more comfortable, and you're able to do it with more ease. So with the training, it's slow process, but it's always moving forward. You know, he's always doing something new. He's always, at first I was setting everything up. Now he's setting everything up to making sure that he knows what he needs, what's missing, and also just, you know, how to do certain setups, because not every roof is the same as well. You have to know how to maneuver in certain roofs, right?
Now, let me ask you, your training process, do you, like you mentioned, do you do it and then have him do it? Just watch, or you try to let him figure it out on his own?
No, so because we're dealing with roofs, I'm always gonna be helping him out, because I'm not just him, but any employee, because the last thing I want them to do is figure it out and they fall off the roof, or figure it out and slip and get hurt. So this is an industry where, you know, there's gonna be a lot of me watching over you, or a lot of you watching over me at the beginning. but once we're both at a comfortable point, Daniel's been with me for, I think this is his 4th week now. So once, you know, he gets comfortable enough, which is now at setting ladders up and going up and down them, yeah, I'll watch him do it and you know, give him a couple pointers here and there, tips on how he can do it right or better. So the training process is, you know, it's a long process. It's typically, I would say, about 3 months. 3 months is what I feel like one can really, especially if they don't have experience, one can really gather, you know, all the experience they need, all the practice they need, so that way they can go and do this a lot more comfortably. If someone comes with experience, either roofing or already gutter cleaning, then even window cleaning can take time. But if you already have experience, then obviously that training process is going to cut down a lot more. When it comes to solar panel cleaning, that's really just practice, you know, just getting on there and just learning how to move and guide the brush. When it comes to window cleaning, it's all about just knowing the techniques, and also just, you know, the more windows you clean, you eventually know what you need to do to get all the blemishes out. That way everything's nice and clean. But for those of you that are watching and you guys are in Santa Clara County only, I know we got our Sacramento location, but we're good right there. Santa Clara County only, we are still hiring. We're still looking for two individuals. Like I said, if you guys have roofing experience, it's even better. If you don't, we're willing to train. I definitely want, you know, like-minded individuals who are hustlers, who are hardworking, who want to grow. This company's here to stay. So if you guys want to grow with the company and you want to drive this vehicle, let me know. All right, drop a comment, shoot me a message, give me a call. At this current moment, we are hiring.
So you have 3 employees. What's the communication like when they decide it's not for them? You know, do you require a 2-week notice? Do you let them quit on the spot? Do you want them to wait until you find somebody else? What would you say is your process?
I mean, ideally, in a perfect world, yeah, give me a notice. All right, that way you also give me time to find someone. Unfortunately, with these 3 that I had, I wasn't really given that notice. But you know, it is what it is. I'm not gonna obligate anyone. No hard feelings towards any of them. So you know, just it's always better too that they find out early rather than later. You know, if I devoted 6 months to them and then after that it's just not for me, I mean, I definitely want to train the right person. I want someone who's going to stick with it, who's going to be here long term, and who really wants to put in the time to grow. So like I said though, ideally giving me a notice is best. That way I can find someone else. But I mean, hey, if they can't do that, then, you know, I gotta make it work. Tips? Oh, of course. I mean, yeah, I definitely have a lot of tips. If you guys have any tips though, drop them in the comment below how you find your guys. Where do you find your hard workers at? Right now, I'm looking through Indeed, through Craigslist, occasionally through Facebook groups, through Instagram, but I mean, it's not so much right now. The main 2 sources for me would be Craigslist and Indeed, all right? Just sifting through all the applicants, sifting through their experience, you know, making a couple calls, see if people are interested. Maybe even asking, you know, installing companies if they have anyone they could recommend, you know, or installers if they have anyone they could recommend. So there's definitely a lot of places you could find, you know, good employees, and sifting through the right ones and making sure that you know, the ones that you find are a good fit for your company and the ones that have the same mentality. That way you guys can all grow together. So that's my training process right now. As always, make sure you guys have everything detailed. Make sure you guys have your responsibilities laid out. Make sure you guys have the, you know, the methods and the process for the services laid out. The last thing you want is your employee to feel frustrated because they're lost or they don't know what to do or what's next. So have it all laid out. It's a lot easier for them. Have everything, you know. With this industry right here, it's all about just being very visual. So if you can have everything as visual as possible, you know, that new employee is only going to grow that much more. Getting their hands on is also going to be even better. So if you guys like this video, I definitely appreciate all the likes. I appreciate all the comments. Drop them in the comment section below. If you have any questions, let me know. As I said earlier, if you have any questions and you want to get on a call and call me, the link is in the description below, so you guys can schedule that time. You know, we can go over any questions you have. I definitely hope you guys find this enjoyable and rewarding. Have a good one. As always, if you guys are in Sacramento County or in Santa Clara County and you need a quote, give me a call. Peace.